Yo, world, it's your boy JojoJovon. Thanks for tuning into the socially charged, debatable, and dope privilege show for 2021. Yo, we coming to y'all every week, Mondays on househillentertainment.com. Download the House Hill Entertainment app today for iOS and Google Play devices. It's free. On today's show, listen, we starting the year off with a bang. On today's show, we got a lot of the privilege madness to kid y'all with, as always. And stay tuned for a very special creative guest of ours, our first guest of the year, director and producer Jason Allen at The Art of Summertime on Instagram. Check him out. And as always, I have two of the illest co-hosts in the entertainment industry, Cecily Jamelia and Isaac Hayes. How y'all doing?
What's good? How are you?
What up?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We made it. Who was the rapper that said, "My nigga, we made it"? Who was that?
I don't know.
Okay, I thought Isaac, you would have known. But yeah, somebody. I think it was Wayne or Jay-Z's, one of those, some of those. But yeah,
not these days, man.
My nigga, we made it, or nigga, we made it.
That was Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy and Drake.
Oh, him. Okay, yeah, him. Yeah, Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy got the tattoos removed, by the way. Shout out if y'all didn't see that. Looks like
I know that.
It looks better. It looks better. It
looks a lot better for this guy. Yo,
on face and neck or just everywhere?
All over his upper. We're gonna drop a picture for y'all in the visual episode. Stay tuned for that. Soulja Boy, tell him. Socially charged, debatable, and dope privilege show. Yo, so what can anybody, and Jason, we're going to introduce you the proper way. Right now, we want to hit our listeners and viewers with the front page news. Cecily, Isaac, what's going on with this two-time impeachment? Where are we at? Is he impeached yet?
The House has approved of it. They need to vote in the Senate.
Okay.
Is that right?
So
I'll say that there was a vote in the House, and it was it was not I won't say it was a landslide, but there were 10 Republicans that actually voted against him as well. So I think I want to say it's 237 or 232 to 190 or something.
Wow.
I don't think he's gonna get impeached though.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
All we need are 17 Republicans to vote against him.
10 already, huh?
I don't know. I think
McConnell's
gonna let it slide.
Gonna be one of them.
If he get impeached, then it's gonna be like Civil War.
Say again?
If we get impeached, it's gonna be Civil War.
I mean, I don't know if you guys. I send it to you, JoJo. I found a video on Parler that basically was like this glossy marketing piece to get ready for another revolution from January 17th through the 20th. I sent it to as many people as I could before they shut Parler down. So trust, there's multiple things going on, whether they vote against him or not. Which is why I think maybe they moved the date to the 19th to get started on the whole impeachment process. So maybe they're thinking that they can get enough headway to see who's planning what and stop them before anything crazy goes down, because something will go down on the 20th regardless.
Oh yeah, it's going down. It's going down. It's crazy out there.
It's interesting y'all say that. Like, my mom just hit me up terrified, talking about, getting everything you need, hide your wives, hide your kids, that type of thing. And I'm like, they really about to go that crazy out in these streets? So he's not impeached yet. For our listeners and viewers, he's not impeached yet. We're still waiting on the Senate to vote. Let's stay in tuned on that. Everybody stay safe in the meantime, as we always say. A little enlightenment for that whole Donald Trump situation. Macaulay Culkin has hit the headlines for
Wait, he's home again? He's home alone again?
He's home again. But this time, it's another win. It sounds like he's doing some things, for the culture in support of getting Trump the hell out. So Home Alone star Macaulay Culkin supports editing Donald Trump out of the Home Alone 2 film. I guess Trump made an appearance there, the Trump Hotel. He wants to get him out. So in case you guys don't remember, Macaulay Culkin played Kevin McAllister in the 90s nostalgic Home Alone franchise, which we all love. Yeah. Filmed in my hometown, Chicago, Illinois. And so the fans have started a petition. The Home Alone fans have started a petition to actually get Trump edited out of the movie, digitally replaced out of the movie. And so it seems like Macaulay Culkin was in favor of that, as he tweeted "sold." caption sold. So,
you know what's funny? My 8-year-old saw that film and he knew. He said, "I saw Donald Trump when he was young in Home Alone."
Wow. See, Donald Trump been around. Donald Trump has always been entertainment. You know, whether we want to say it or not, he's been entertainment at least.
Like a reality show come to real life.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, rolling on to celebrity gossip, and you know, we want to get you guys' thoughts, if any, on this Lori Harvey, Michael B. Jordan situation. The world is buzzing on it. You know,
I'm over it.
Cecily, you're over it.
I'm over it.
Hey, she really finessed her way to the top.
She's doing what?
She finessed her way to the top.
She definitely finessed her way to the top. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, with the Trey song.
I'm proud of her. I don't want her to be from the bottom of the barrel.
The future.
Yeah, it's just you know, and to then our culture is, and not even just our culture, but the world is kind of gagging that is not really Steve Harvey's real daughter, you know, per se. I guess they just share the same last name.
Somebody would say somebody wasn't my real dad. I want to hear what Isaac thinks before I get my 2 cents.
Please, Isaac Hayes, what's your stand on Lori Harvey, to be exact, and Michael B. Jordan, Wakanda?
To be honest, I don't even know anything about it.
But do you know the name Lori Harvey?
I know who she is. She's Steve Harvey's daughter, right?
Bad.
Yeah.
She's bad. Oh, she's bad.
So they're dating
Michael B. Jordan, Isaac.
Okay, and so what's the issue? Sorry, what?
They're dating.
What's the issue with them dating?
Well, we'll get back on that.
Well, look.
Yeah. We'll get back on that.
We get into my answer. So I have issues on both sides. For the women that are crying that think that they ever had a chance, I would like for you to focus on the Michael B. Jordans in your weight class and stop dreaming.
That's good. That's
good. On the flip, her stepfather wrote "Think Like a Man," so I expect for her to win when it comes to dating.
Do you know the game?
You know what?
So I mean, I don't understand it. I'm over it. Like, find something else to do.
Well, hold on. So back when Michael B. Jordan was dating a white woman, that was an issue.
He was.
Now we're dating. Hold on. So now we're dating a black woman, and that's an issue.
Oh, the black women are pissed. I mean, women are pissed because I don't know. I mean, I guess everyone has a fantasy. Like Denzel was everybody. Like my mama was always like, Denzel's my husband. He's my husband. You know, it's like
for play. That's cute for play. But as adults, we know it's for play.
For play. Yeah, it's definitely for play. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I think, Isaac, a lot of people are just tired of hearing her name in a negative connotation when it comes to men.
Listen,
you know what I mean? It's like, you know, and I'm not saying women can't do what they want to do, men can't do what they want to do. Do what
the game.
Especially after 2020, it's taught us to live and do what we need to do and what we want to do, and play the game, as you said, Jason Allen. But at the same time, don't be Hollywood's just dip around.
Hold on, no. Listen. My thing is this: all of these stars date each other. I don't understand why. You know what I mean? We got all these beautiful people around the whole world. Personally, I wouldn't be dating somebody that everyone else already had, if that's how you feel. But we're in this world and they're living it, you know, their life. They want to date each other, date each other.
Yeah. Personally, well, now let's talk about this real quick before we dive away. Gold diggers. Is that a negative connotation in your eye? In your eyes?
Because she grew up rich. Is she digging? I'm confused.
Well, who said? We didn't say she grew up rich unless you know that specific information. Well, I'm not privy to that.
But isn't she Steve Harvey's daughter?
She got money.
But we don't know. We don't know where she was born. We don't know if she was born into money. We just know.
Okay. That's her stepfather.
For how long now?
That's her stepfather. He is married to her mother. He's been raising her since she was a young woman.
Okay, so young woman mean like 17 young woman or 12 young woman?
We're talking about her tween years. Yeah, because he married this woman, I think, in the mid-2000s.
Or 2000s, okay.
So he's been in her life since she was a young girl.
So Isaac, it's been rumored, and the reason why I threw up gold digger is because it's been rumored, and she's been publicly seen with multiple celebrity men. Whether she's digging or not, I don't know. That's not my business. I'm not in those pockets. But
she got a standard.
That's the part that gets me. That people had time to create memes that had all of her, supposed hit list and body count, and I'm just like, who had the fucking time and the graphic design skills to put such thing together? Number two, most of the people that are commenting on it, it's like if we went into your closet and seen what you did, it would be a scandalous affair as well. Lastly, I'll add, you don't know if she had sex with those people. I'm done.
Yeah. All right. Cecily Jamelia.
No, but we know she definitely slept with Future. Future definitely hit that.
Future hit that, did that, all that. Future did that, and is still paying for his other child support, all that good stuff. Whatever.
I will say this, as a woman, like if someone perceives you as being high value, they're just excited about being around you. They'll understand that if you don't want to have sex, they won't have sex. I mean, they won't even try. Like there are some guys that are doggish, but if they're excited to have you, they'll go with whatever plan you set out for them. So
that's true, though. That's true.
Very true.
Yeah.
I hear you on that, and I'm sure
I
was gonna say I'm sure our lady listeners and males alike can also agree with you, Cecily. Thank you for that input. Listen, birthday shout out, Zodiac reading of the day. Happy birthday to the Capricorns out there. Today's my brother's birthday. Woo woo. Capricorn reading of the week. Friends aren't the people who you judge in your life. Your friends are the people who can help you get over whatever problems you may be struggling with. Don't try to hide your faults from them. You will only end up pushing them away. It's time you share your worries with the person you can relate to, that knows what you're going through. No matter how confused you are, they won't think you're stupid or whiny. They will totally support you and help brainstorm some solutions. So, Capricorns, be open-minded. Yo, let's hop into the elephant in the room. Our very special first guest of the year, Jason Allen, creative producer, director, writer, genius, all that good stuff. Welcome to the show.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. So jumping straight into it. His Instagram is The Art of Summertime. Check it out. What is that name about? I thought it was a very creative name. I was going to put The Art of Storytelling, but it's The Art of Summertime. So tell us about that. If I could give you my quick little thing, I felt like you were encompassing the all black summertime for all of us, like with that Instagram name. Is that what that means?
Yeah, I honestly, that's exactly what I was going for. I was like, the whole year is summertime. It's always the sun is out, the party, it's like life is a party. It's awesome.
Got it. Yeah. Thanks for shining light onto that. Speaking about life being a party, you grew up. Where did you grow up? Because I know we're going to get into you living in Germany for a bit, and the wars and all that good stuff. But where did you initially grow up at?
I grew up in Oakland. Grew up in East Oakland.
Nice.
And then I was.
No, go ahead. Hey, I'm from Sacramento.
Oh, okay. All right. That's like 2 hours away. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Northern Cal.
45 minutes.
Wait, Cecily doing 90 miles an hour. The Cruella speed. So
I definitely made that right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. You grew up, Jason. You grew up out in Oakland, and then you were living in Germany. How did that come about?
After Oakland, I was like, I'm just gonna sign the military and I'm gonna live in Germany. But they said Germany's the best place to be at if you're black. So I was like, I'm definitely going there. So I was living in Germany for I think like 4 years, and I got a chance to be like Spain and Amsterdam and Luxembourg and stuff like that, and I think London too as well.
That's pretty interesting. I am a well-traveled person myself. I know my co-hosts Isaac and Cecily are as well, and that sounds like somewhere I would love to visit. So when you were over there for those 4 years, military to war, what is that quick story about? About were you in the military? Were you in the war?
Yeah, I was like a 21 Bravo. They teach me how to make a bomb and stuff. It was just like not the job that I have now because there's nothing I can do with that in real life. It's kind of pointless. So like they teach how to pretty much how to detonate it. And Germany went to Iraq for 1 year, did a war, and we had to drive out there and just cut wires on bombs. And so I think I got blew up like 3 times.
You said you got blew up?
Yeah, like we was in the vehicle and we getting way in the roads, trying to make sure all the roads, all the bombs are gone. And sometimes we'll miss one and it'll blow up on us.
Wow.
I think the first time I was pissing myself the first time.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure I would have pissed myself the first time, the second time, and the third time.
So you didn't lose, thank God you didn't lose any limbs or anything like that. That's my worst fear. I did like growing up and throwing the little poppers on the floor. That was as far as it went for me. You know, I'm not holding no dynamites. I'm not putting no lightning bugs in my ear. You know, any of that type of stuff. Being out in Germany for within the military, were you discharged or did you just, you know, say I had enough, like, or did you complete that?
Oh, I had enough. I was out. I did my thing, but I also got
I hear that.
too. Huh?
I said, I hear that. You were out of there.
Oh yeah. I'm out. Yeah, I'm out of that motherfucker. It was like, you want to re-up, do war again? I'm not fucking doing that shit. Hell no. Like that. I'm black and I'm already went out to one war. I think that's enough. That's not play. That's not play.
So did you have the honor and grace of this being under the Obama administration, or was this prior to that?
I think I was in 2005 to 2009. So I was like more
Bush, right?
Yeah, so Bush. That was so Bush.
Okay, so could you tell like then and kind of seeing what they were going through under the administration now, or even the current administration, what the military personnel and what they're going through? Was there much of a difference when you were there, or did you feel like you were a little bit more less BS?
I feel like when I was in there, it was so much bullshit. I feel like it was a lot of bullshit up for no reason. I was like, when I was in the military, it was like, why are we? This doesn't make sense. But now it's like easier now. From some military, I see they're not doing the same bullshit I have to do in the war. So
yeah, very, very interesting.
But I think Obama's thing was way better. Obama did a way better job than Bush.
Well, we're definitely glad that you made it out the war because you definitely got some great stories and you shot a movie, so it's impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. And we're gonna get to that. Thanks for that too. The big move to LA, Jason Allen, the art of summertime on Instagram. We're talking about everything Jason Allen being the director and writer that he is, living in Germany for 4 years, in the military to war, and then you made your way to LA. Is that to your dreams and to do the more?
Oh yeah, after that I was like, you know what? I was like, because Germany was kind of had like a Neverland type of feel, and I was like, nah, I don't want to go back to Oakland this side. There ain't nothing there. So I'm moving to LA.
Yeah, and that drive from Oakland to LA to kind of go on auditions or different calls was a little too tiring, right?
Yeah. Too much going back and forth. So I was like, nah, I'm with LA. LA has the summer vibe, the summertime thing going on.
Yeah.
The palm trees.
Jason, I would love to know, like, how do you find the people in comparison to those from Northern California?
That again?
I would like to know what your thoughts are on folks here in Southern California versus those in Northern California.
Oh, it's way different because
speak on it.
And because Southern, I think Northern California, they be upfront with it. There's no funny about it. But in Southern California, everybody's full of shit. Everybody's kind of like bullshitting, lying.
Wow.
Like,
honestly, I've been to the Bay Area multiple times. I've been to the East Coast. To me, the Bay Area seems more like the East Coast than the West Coast because the weather changes and people are just a little bit more real in a sense. You know what I mean? As so much as trying to put on a front to be in Hollywood, quote unquote. So Bay Area is definitely a different vibe, which is why the Bay Area, no offense, is not looked at as California to Southern California people.
Sure.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean? They're their own island, which is dope because most of the style that comes through West Coast rap music, it comes from the Bay Area. It's just not talked about. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
People feel things, they take things from the Bay Area and they implement them in their West Coast, California, Southern California swag.
I've been hearing about that.
Yeah. So shout out to the Bay Area. With all love and respect, man, I got nothing but love for the Bay Area. Straight up.
Yeah. Shout out Bay Area. Cecily, did you have, when you were doing the transition, on that road to the dream, did you see it tiring, that drive, or did you do much of the flying, or how was that experience for you?
Just the road, just getting stuff going. What do you mean, like?
Yeah, like Cecily, because she was also out there in Northern California too.
I worked out here when I was a girl. I did runway and print modeling for a long time, and so
makes sense.
Huh?
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So I've been working here for a long time before then, and I went to San Jose State too. So there were times where I would just come down for audition or I'd work, and I knew other girls that had spots, or they would come here to work. So I kind of knew the lay of the land. And when I decided that I wanted to, you know, start my PR career and kind of leave the entertainment alone, I just moved here, you know, with my kids and everything like that. But I definitely knew those girls back in the day that were driving from the city, you know, driving from San Francisco down here. And we were making it happen. I met girls from all over the country, so we would always have a place to stay and things like that. So it was, but I was also young, like that.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that in my late 20s, 30s, and 40s. I'm a grown up. I need to have my own stuff.
Yeah, and thanks for sharing that. Yeah, both of you. I'm sure that there's some of our listeners and viewers are inspired by that. And keep on doing what you have to do to make the dream happen. True Blue Ripper coming out this year. It is Jason Allen's first horror feature. It's currently in production. You know, the Privilege Show, our creative network, House Hill Entertainment. We're all one big creative family, from producers to podcasters to writers to all that good stuff. You know, pole dancers. No, kidding, but all that good stuff. But a great creative family, great creative team. And so, talk to us a little bit about True Blue Ripper, because I'm a horror fan. That's one of my genres. Graduate from LA Film School, and so we are all here, and I love to hear about that.
True Blue Ripper is pretty much about, like, you know, a scary horror thing. I wanted to make it's pretty much about an evil cop that's possessed, and he wants to be the most, like, pretty much want everybody to be afraid of him in his own city. He want everybody to people to be afraid of him and constantly to fear him, don't question his authority. But he got this evil spirit from hell, allow him to scare people, and like kind of like a Freddy Krueger, sending evil imagery to your head.
He's trying not to give out. He's trying not to give away the plot. I'm seeing.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I get it.
Keeping it real vague, which is dope. That's what's up, man.
Y'all be sure to check out True Blue Ripper. Check it out on Instagram, on the Instagram page. Jason, when can the fans expect the project?
I would say we're still editing right now, so it would definitely. I said definitely in a few months. I said probably April.
Cool. Y'all be on the lookout for that. We definitely gonna be on the lookout for that. I'm definitely gonna be on the lookout for that.
Oh, definitely. It's gonna definitely scare the crap out of people.
Most definitely. I've seen some of the stills, and what you're saying definitely proves true to it. Speaking about horror, who are give me your top 3 horror filmmakers or writers, producers, top 3.
Top 3, Wes Craven. Trying to think the movie. He did so much. Wes Craven did all of them. I like that. What's his name?
Stephen King.
Stephen King. Stephen King. Yes, Stephen King. He got all of them.
Yeah.
The Shining just took my whole life over.
It did.
You know what I mean?
And your last one.
What's his name? He always made those dark movies, and he's kind of weird looking. He made Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland?
No, not the movie. That's Alice in Wonderland. But the guy that directed.
Oh, the one that made Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah,
M. Night Shyamalan is cool, but you know he made that Beetlejuice horror comedy thing.
I don't watch horror movies like that, so I'm out.
Wow. See,
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. That's it. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay. Cecily, would you ever star in a horror film?
Hell yeah.
Isaac, would you ever star in a horror film? Since you're out with, you wouldn't be a horror film.
I'm not a
horror comedy horror.
I'm a scary kind of dude, you know what I'm saying? So that probably won't sit well with my conscience. My dreams might take over my sanity, and I don't need that. You know what I mean? Personally.
Yeah. Yo, thank y'all for tuning and staying tuned. Jason, before we get off and get out of here today, there's something that I wanted to ask that our fans and listeners, obviously have done their research, and we've done our research. Mm-hmm. So there was something in a write-up about how suicide in 2020 affected veterans. To commit suicide. So we're pretty much calling it the PTSD of 2020. Can you explain a little bit about that?
It's like a lot going on, because a lot of veterans, it's been happening like a lot of veterans commit suicide because it's just pretty much the trap at home, and you're not allowed to people with PTSD. You don't want to be just stuck in the house all day. You need to walk outside. You need to be constantly doing stuff, and then when you're not doing stuff, it's constantly make you think. And people, and then all the COVID thing that's happening, it just made people like I feel like there's no hope or something. Like things are not getting back to normal anytime soon.
Yeah. Interesting. Do you know any personally know any veterans who, have taken their lives, or know of anyone who's taken their life because of this?
No, but I keep updated on the military news, and I see this. It's been happening a lot around the U.S.
Yeah, and that's interesting. We'll definitely post something for our listeners and viewers out there. Whichever way we can help, we're definitely there to do just that. Question of the day before we get out of here, Cecily Jamelia.
Yes.
How do you forgive someone who has crossed you?
You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't have to. You don't have to forgive. Your Bible may tell you, your God may tell you. I don't believe that. Cecily doesn't forgive if she doesn't want to. Yes. I'm not holding a grudge. I just don't forgive if I don't want to.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Isaac Hayes. How do you forgive someone who has crossed you?
It you know what? It really depends on how much I love them. You know what I mean? To me, because if there is a possibility that I can forgive this person who has crossed me, there has to be a certain level of love there. You know what I mean? Because if not, fuck them, I really don't care. You know what I mean? So it comes down to the love.
It's a love factor for you.
You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, love factor. That's a very interesting question from our fans on the Privilege Show Instagram page at the Privilege Show. I'm going to shoot a different question of the day to you, Jason. As a creative, as well as we all are creative, I want to shoot this to you. What means the world to you?
Well, that's a hell of a question right there. What means the world to me? What do you mean, like
is it your dreams? Is it getting out your work before you happen, your curtain closes? What means the world to you? Is it your family? Is it something like, what are you doing this for?
I'm doing this for to evolve. Time to evolve. I want to become a better person.
Yeah, and it's not to be honest with you, it's not a trick question. It's these questions come from our listeners and viewers. Sometimes they come from our own personal categories and thoughts, our own catalogs and thoughts. But yeah.
So speaking of evolve, I want to say something about Jason. I've known him for some years now, and here's the thing about manifestation. When you speak something and you believe in your heart, it's bound to come true. Here's a guy for the past 5 years. I wrote this movie. I'm putting it out. I'm going to direct this movie. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. People not believing him. People laughing behind his back. Saying he ain't done it yet. He ain't done it yet. It's been 3 years. But guess what? It's done. You understand what I'm saying? So I say that to say, if y'all have a dream and y'all really focused on your dream and you really believe in yourself, don't give up because time is passing by. Stick with your dream, put your best foot forward, and you will see it manifest in front of you. So, shout out to Jason.
Yeah, shout out.
Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you, Isaac. Yeah, and thank you, Cess. Thank you, Jason. That's real word in New York, as they say, East Coast word to mother on that. We've had a great time on the Privilege Show. Jason Allen, The Art of Summertime on Instagram, director, writer, producer, creative genius. Yo, check him out. The man is incredible. Be on the lookout for his first feature horror film, True Blue Ripper, coming out this year on Instagram, True Blue Ripper. Yo, as always, can't wait. As always, thank y'all for staying tuned into the socially charged, debatable, and dope Privilege Show coming to y'all every Monday. Until next time. In between time, stay safe, stay consistent, and as always, like the streets say, stay up. Download the Household Entertainment app today for iOS and Google Play devices, or head over to householdentertainment.com to tune into more of our creative family fun. Peace, y'all. Y'all stay safe.
That's what's up.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace. Much
Good
love.
night.
Good night.